Welcome to video 2. In this video we want to draw all the dimensions for the view of our lever. The final layout of dimension is where we are seeing now in the final draft. So the first step is begin with the tool Retrieve Dimensions. We click in one view, and in the other view we don't get any dimension more. This dimension comes from the 3D construction of the tool that we have seen in the module 3. Well, some of these dimensions have to be raised, others have to be changed, and others have to be made as new. Well, first we are going with the Select tool to select the dimensions that are going to be erased. This one, and this, and this. And now we are going to move the dimensions that already are valid to its final position. We have only a few, but the dimensioning process in Solid Edge is too comfortable and verify. The first line we are going to set, the first dimension, is the angle between the arm and the horizontal. For that, we use angle between in the mode horizontal vertical, and we click on the horizontal axis, and we try to click on the axis of the inclined arm, and we don't get any result. We can do it in the visible lines of the contour, but that is not correct. What happened? What happened is that we have to change the property of the cutting line, because the cutting plane don't work as basis for the dimension. So we select Properties, change from thin thick to thick corners only. Well, and now we have to establish with the center line tool in mode 2 lines the center line of the inclined arm and the horizontal one. This second is a little short, so we have to length selected it. Okay, and now with the angle between horizontal vertical mode, we can establish the angular dimension between the horizontal and the arm, 60 degrees. The next dimension is going to be the distance between parallel sides of the hexagon. Distance between mode 2 points, and we are going to select the endpoints of 2 of the parallel and inclined sides of the hexagon. Well, we look aside to the final layout. From view, both the top revolver section. With the tool distance between, from the center to the end of the horizontal arm, we establish the total length of the horizontal arm, and now we are going to change to the revolver section. First, we are going with the symmetric diameter to establish the diameter of the arm and the central part of the lever. We right-click to change to another origin of the dimension, the symmetric diameter dimension, from the axis to one side. We are in 2 arrows mode. Well, right-click from the axis to one side, and right click for the axe to one end, but in this case it's not very elegant to use the two arrows, so we change to only one arrow. We now change to a smart dimension to obtain the dip of the hexagonal hole, the width of the end cylinder of the inclined arm, and in the other side we are going to use the distance between to establish first the length of the threaded zone, and then right-clicking the distance between these two sides, that with the select tool select the dimension, and with the prefix we can use the M of metric threaded feature and apply it to the dimension. Well, we make a side to the final layout. Only rest one dimension, the height of the central cylinder in the eyeball of the lever. We will use distance between one end and the other end. We have finished the dimensioning of our lever, and we finish this video.